Okay guys, welcome back to another video. We are back once again with Hunter's Challenge on ZWIFT. We have 9,145 calories burned out of our 10,000 calorie mission. So today we are going to complete that with another 7 days to go. So all good there. Not looking forward to today's challenge simply because the workout is not a nice one. So 10 minutes at FTP, rest, 10 minute FTP, then rest, 10 minutes at FTP again, then rest, 10 minutes at FTP. 10 minutes at FTP times 4 is 40 minutes. That is basically just to get used to FTP riding. We have then got 1 minute burst at 459 watts. Not too bad. Done that a couple of times before in the past couple of challenges. It's literally just on an indoor trainer holding your FTP for 10 minutes. It's just not fun. It's not fun at all. You want something to pass the time quite quickly, and FTP doesn't pass the time quickly. Even if it was just a minute at FTP and then go down, or even a minute FTP then a 400 watt and then a minute FTP then a 400 watt, something like that, just to keep the mind busy and focusing on quickly changing. But holding for 10 minutes at a time is not going to be fun. The stress point here is 113 TSS, so there is an achievement. I'm not sure the achievement is at the moment, because we've already done one. They've changed it to badges. I swear I used to say achievements. Anyway, hothead on fire, 25 laps. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, yeah, so that's not going to happen today. No way am we doing 25 laps of the volcano route. So 25 times 4, 100 kilometers. Do you really want to do 100 kilometers riding around the same map on an indoor trainer? Come on. Ugh. I mean, you should get good money for good pointage for that bad boy right there. So not much to write home about this one. We've got 10 minutes up, 10 minute warm up, and then 4 times 10 minutes at 285 watts. We've got, I think, a 5 minute rest period in between all that. Right at the end of the day, we have right at the end of the day, we've got 4 times 1 minute, 460 watts, and then a 5 minute cool down for 10 minutes at a time. It is going to be slightly painful, but I'd rather have a bit more pain and a busier schedule, let's say that, let's call it that. I do want to change my weight. I haven't changed my weight on this yet. So, according to my weight, I'm 82 kilograms. I have gone down to 80.5. Whoa. 80 point. So I just put 80 then? 80.5. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to put 81 then. Congratulations on losing weight. Okay, let's go. So I've noticed on ZWIFT that if you are slightly thinner, or you put your weight as thinner, your body gets thinner as well. That's quite cool. It is cool, yeah, but I want to see like how gradual that goes down. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a boring one, and there's a lot of other boring ones to come as well, to be fair. So I didn't look that far back into the Hunter's Challenge before I just decided to do it, and there's some that are 3 hours long. That zero there, what that zero is, just going past it now, is the lap. It's basically the sensor that tells you how many laps you've done of the volcano route. So, not sure if you guys knew that or not. I figured it out a couple of days ago when I was doing the hothead achievement. Yeah, yesterday's video, ooh, yesterday's session was epic, man. So the last set of intervals, spinning at 120, holding 300 watts. That was pretty, that was pretty interesting, I've got to tell you. So I was just concentrating on my core strength, trying not to tense my leg muscles, but to spin. That was the hardest bit, trying not to just tense all my last legs so I can spin. But yeah, you do get used to it. But after that workout, my core was rock solid. I was just like, ooh. In these kind of sessions, I really fancy putting some music on and just listening to music. That's what I do when I'm going out riding. I don't put one headphone in, the one. Well, if you're in America or other places in Europe, then it's going to be different. But I put my left side headphone in simply because all the cars and everyone overtakes on the right hand side. Right, so just holding this to 285. Spin a little bit more. Drop the resistance a little bit. There we go. This isn't going to be fun. So if I can keep about 100 cadence and do this, that's going to be good stuff. I won't be too demanding on the legs. This drafting doesn't work very well. So I'm holding the same wattage, and because I'm going past like through these guys, my speed should be smashing up at least a couple of kilometers per hour, and it's not. I mean, look at the line of people there. So I was just seeing which direction these guys were going. I'm just going to stay with them. I could have gone straight on there. So 5 minutes rest after this, 30 seconds. There we go, reduce. Now they're just going to fly past me. I mean, that first interval was about opening up your legs. But the problem with that is stopping for 5 minutes in between, getting going again. That's the worst part, stopping and getting going again. It's just not nice at all. So they're all turning, I'm going to turn as well. Why not? I mean, if you've got a smart trainer, then staying behind them is meant to reduce the resistance and allow you to like not push as much power. But what I don't understand is if I am pushing the same power as I was when I caught up with them and going 37 kilometers an hour for example, then because I'm holding the same power and it's not resisting because I haven't got a smart trainer, I should be going faster. And I'm not. I don't know whether that's broken or I misjudged the speed that I was going in first place. I don't know. Oh, they've stopped. Hold! There's so many of them. Jesus. I can't believe how many there are, man. Jesus Christ, look at them, they're still going. More. Wow. So is that right over then, or? So a bit of pain now. That felt so long, man. Oh, that was amazing, epically long. It's not going too bad now at the moment. I mean, yeah, it's long, it's a bit boring, but it is good training. I am kind of used to this kind of training because this is the kind of thing that I used to do all the time. I used to just sit on a nice flat road for 11 miles and hit FTP. So I'm kind of used to the FTP standard of intervals. So it doesn't, yeah, I can deal with the pain, but it's just sitting there waiting for the time to finish on an indoor trainer. Whereas outside, you're just trying to focus on getting to where you want to get as quick as possible, but while pacing. The amount of focus I had on that one was epic. Ooh. So, first 7-8 minutes of that flew by. Two reasons. One, I was going up a hill and something psychological clicked to focus on going up a hill as quick as possible. I guess that comes from outside, doing it outside, and you think, right, focus, it's time for a hill. So that's where that came from. Then all of a sudden I was chasing carrots. That's why I call them carrots. So basically someone in front of you that you want to catch and go past. First off, it was a guy in the green jersey. He had a green jersey, so it was a best time in the last hour on a specific segment. And I was like, right, I want him. Done it. The next person was like 4 people in a row. I was like, right, I want them. Done that. And that's why it's so different on in real life, because that kind of focus, that kind of carrot searching it's constant, you know. For me, it is anyway. It's just completely constant. You see someone, you want to catch up with them. You see someone else, you want to catch up with them. You see someone else again, you want to catch up with them. The only time that kind of stopped was at about the 8th minute. My legs felt fine. I was pushing. You'll see there that I was pushing like 330 for a bit. I shouldn't have done that because that taxed me a little bit too much within the last 2 minutes. And I had to recover from that whilst pushing the FTP again. But that wasn't too bad, that wasn't too demanding. I was still easily able to do that. And then once I'd done that, there was about a minute and a half left. Now that minute and a half, it wasn't hurting my legs, but my brain was like, oh God, come on, hurry up. And I just kept like thinking about the clock, but not actually looking at it. And that's the worst thing as well. Thinking about the clock, but not looking at it is pretty much as bad as just staring at it, you know? As soon as you think about that time, it just goes so slow. So if you think time goes fast in your life, then best thing to do is just keep staring at a clock. One more time. So tomorrow, I think next week actually, that's going to be quite demanding. Next week we've got, what's that, another PR? Okay, the worst part of this is the first 2 minutes, because for the last 5 minutes your legs have been relaxing nicely, and now this is putting strain on them again. So just getting used to this kind of discomfort. Completed our 10,000 calorie mission. What do I get for that though, you know? Do I get points for that? That guy blew up. He couldn't hold my power, I couldn't sustain it. And he dropped off. As Duran Rider would say, popped off like a corn on the cob. Oh, he's back. See, he's not sustainable though, he's bursting. And if you're bursting like that, you're just going to tire yourself out. Oh yes, so that was my last 10 minute. Oh, rest for 5 minutes, and then we've got 4 1 minutes, which shouldn't be too bad after that. So, in terms of tiredness, I'm not that bad. In terms of leg pain, you kind of hit a kind of barrier where you ignore it a little bit and it comes back, and then you ignore it again, then it comes back. Yeah, I'm slightly out of breath, I'm sweating a little bit, but whew, that was good. Got the endorphins running on that bad boy. Bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, bada, bum. Get ready. Yeah. That's going to be a horse.
Gangnam Style.
So 460 watts for 1 minute. Not going to be fun. You have unlocked the ZWIFT 8085 crest. Stylish shades, baby. Tour Italy, not Tour Italy. Oh dear. That one didn't go well. Oh, I don't know whether I just done that. Oh, that wasn't good, man. I just couldn't hold it. That was so painful. I just couldn't get into anything. I unlocked some. I did unlock a load of stuff there though. I'm not sure I'm gonna 4-star this one now though. Disgusting. That really is disgusting. Oh my god. Just pushing myself to try and spin now. Oh. Doing this after pretty much 40 minutes at FTP. This hunter guy really doesn't like us. can't do it. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, one more. I know I'm not gonna be able to get it. It's just pain, man. It just looks like Jesus. Yeah, so FTP, easy stuff compared to this. That's not nice. Yeah, I wasn't surprised I failed that. I mean, okay, just keep spinning, man. It doesn't matter what did you spin at, apart from the last 4 minutes, I guess. Wow, you can see on my power output there that even though I was gradually increasing, the first 3 were not working out very well. I mean, on the first one you see there that I went up and then I gradually fell back down. Not good. Second one, I gradually rose. I went up, but I wasn't able to get and hold the 430 that I was told to do. On the third one, I went up, couldn't get up high enough, went a little bit and then dropped back down. On the last one, I did gradually ramp up. That one felt the best. Gradually ramping up did feel better, but that's most probably because half of the interval, the 1 minute interval, 30 seconds of that wasn't even at the desired output. So yeah, it felt better, but that's because I was putting out a bit less watts. I'm not too fussed about those. I'm not too fussed about the star rating either. I just done 4 times 10 FTP, good workout, got my 10,000 calorie mission, unlocked a bunch of stuff on the go. I done I done pretty much an hour and a half workout, sweating like a pigeon. Day off tomorrow, so bit of recovery and back on Hunter's challenge. If anyone knows Hunter personally, give him a slap because these workouts are unbelievably painful. That was a joke. I do not condone. That was a joke. I do not condone any kind of violence whatsoever towards any beating. A little disclaimer there just in case. And 3, 2, 1. Booyah. Nice. 110 TSS. Good stuff. 1093 calories. Also good stuff. Heart rate 158 average. Power distribution 230 watt average. Kilometers 49.4. 3 out of 4 stars. That's it for another video. My legs are like jelly. Thanks for watching, hope you liked, and I'll see you again soon.